Forceful completes the line. They're set. Racing. And Fairy Whisper Guns of Navarone, the stablemates, the first to jump, Don't Fuss, and also Sealed with a Kiss. You Watching Me goes up just in front of Forceful as they'd settle down, and then Snits and Giggles, and getting back Lucky Roar. Dropping out last and just a little wide on the track is Miss Swindle. And so as they head down by the 750, Guns of Navarone roll to the top, 3/4 over You Watching Me. A length and a half away, then on the inside, Sealed with a Kiss being shaded by Don't Fuss. A length and a half to Fairy Whisper. Snits and Giggles down near the rails. Pike starting to ride along Forceful back there in the field. Lucky Roar, and last of all as they come around the corner is Miss Swindle. At the top of the home straight now, and Guns of Navarone, a narrow leader from You Watching Me, testing it. They're two in front of Don't Fuss, Sealed with a Kiss, followed by Fairy Whisper. In behind them, Snits and Giggles coming to the 200. Guns of Navarone, You Watching Me, Sealed with a Kiss getting a split. Here comes Forceful and Fairy Whisper down the outside as well, but Forceful's got them. Forceful put pay to them and pounces upon those leaders, draws away Forceful, wins it easily from Fairy Whisper. Sealed with a Kiss might have grabbed third. It's tight though with Don't Fuss. Right behind them, Snits and Giggles, and also Lucky Roar. Deeper out, Miss Swindle. Guns of Navarone put the old gun back into the holster after straightening, and likewise You Watching Me, who'd cut up to finish near enough to last. Forceful, too good here, ridden by William Pike for Team Williams, the hard spun gelding. First up, fresh and out the back, but has sailed past them there, ears pricked, to go on and win the Chairman's Club handicap. Number 6, authoritative victory here by this lightly raced 3-year-old Forceful over Fairy Whisper. And third placing, I thought it might have just been Sealed with a Kiss in front of Don't Fuss. Forceful 3:20.150, Fairy Whisper 3:10, Sealed with a Kiss 2:30. The winner is by hard spun from the marooned mare Our Milster, owned by Bob and Sandra Peters from the yard of Grant and Alana Williams, with William Pike there bringing it right down the middle of the track to beat. Fairy Whisper resuming as well, a daughter of Schnitzel from Little Artist for Santo Waliado, trained by Neville Parnham. Steve Parnham there in the saddle. Nines run third, Sealed with a Kiss, the Blackfriars Contiki Kiss gelding for Peter Gangemi, Terry Condabadero, Johnny Del Basso, Ronnie Del Basso, S. Dixon, G. Metcalf, P. Falconer, G. Ryan, and A. Gangemi, and trained by Chris Gangemi, written by Shooter McGruddy. Don't Fuss fourth, a length and a half by 1 3/4. The time for the 1100 was run in 1:06.64, and it's a sectional of 35.69. But a sharp win there, saved up, came from the back and put pay to them to win with a bit in hand. Race 6, the owners only, supporting WA Racehorse Owners handicap over 1,000 metres for 3-year-olds to run at 3:35, without any changes there to declare in the next on the card. Let's head back downstairs now after the victory of Forceful. Bob Peters making his way there, and he now joins Gareth Hall.
A while since we've seen Forceful, but Forceful down the outside, pretty impressive first up today, Bob.
Yes, he's always been a very nice horse, but he was a bit fiery, and we've had to do a lot of calming down with him, and it's starting to work.
He was impressive today, and you would have been pretty pleased with the way that he settled and came down the outside. And as Macca pointed out in that call, he won with his ears pricked in the end. Yes,
as I said, his ability's been all right, but his manners on the ground haven't been. But today he was good.
You've been happy with the way he's come back physically as well?
There's not a lot of him. I don't think we'll get a lot of runs out of him this time. And, he's the sort that we just have to keep waiting for, like some of ours are.
Have you picked the winner for the Derby yet for us?
No, I'd like to be able to do that. Obviously, Money Mahar's the horse to beat. If you look at form, he's the one with it.
Okay, there you go. I know you're playing that typical football coach, just playing it down as we head towards the big dance on Saturday.
Oh, well, if you look at the facts and figures, he's the one.
Yep, I reckon action might be hard to beat as well, Bob, but best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bob Peters there, and Money Mahar, I think, is about the third favourite at the moment if we take Bob's tip there, Brittany.
We'll just wait for Pikey to have a chat. So he's having a chat with Bob and Grant, but I can see why Bob would say that. Money Mahar, when Jared came in after that previous victory, he was just so confident that the horse would stay, and we'll speak to Willie now. about the victory. Talk us through the run. It was a nice win in the end. At the top of the straight, just had a horse come into your path, but picked up nice after that.
Yeah, I was coming around them nice. I was always travelling very well. I wasn't sure if the run was going to tell him in the last furlong, and got a little bit of interference at the top of the straight, but he was able to negate it quite well and actually run the line strong.
Bob was talking about the horse on the ground, how it can be quite a handful. How did you find him today?
Yes, he's true to his nature. He's definitely a handful. He hasn't got many friends in this world, and he's a big chicken, but we do our best to keep him happy, but yeah, he's a handful.
Well, I'm sure he's your friend today. Congratulations.
That's right, always helps when they win.